All right, finally got my hands on lots of bait, which is awesome. So we're just going to get these wolf stations loaded back up, and just brought one bin of meatsicle, bunch of scrap there frozen together, just putting it under the trees here. Got my snares back in here that just had to adjust slightly. We had a bunch of snow and now it's melting again, or melted. Now we finally got some cold temps. It's about minus 12 or so, 13 right now, which is absolutely perfect weather. Keeps things frozen, but it's not too cold. It snowed the last couple days, just a skiff each day, so it's good for checking for fresh tracks, which just have rabbits coming through here. But the rabbits are going down my trail right under all the snares, which is perfect because they're just they're using my trails, and other animals will follow them and use the same trails and hopefully meet up with the snare. So we'll get a bunch of more bait dumped here and keep going. So I was just out the other day on this line, but I skipped the first two traps because I thought I was going to be out the next day on the same line, so I just wanted to leave a few traps, but we ended up going to a different area. It's kind of too bad I didn't check this trap, because got ourselves, oh, this is a marten or a mink. Dang, it's a mink. What the heck? That's crazy. There really isn't any water. I mean, the river is a kilometer or two away, but wow. This is the third, I think the third mink I've got on this line up close to the road. It's crazy. Okay, we're at our third marten box, and it's also set off. And I see inside it's a squirrel. So we're 3 for 3. Okay. Dang it. I got good news and I got bad news.
Oh.
So where that tree goes across, there was a snare there, and I see a wolf underneath it.
Oh, somebody got to it.
But I think that
so what's the bad
raven or the bald eagle that's in here got it. So let's go have a look.
Wait,
so Carrie was just saying she's never got a wolf.
It's always the beaver. Wait, is this wolf?
So look at all these bird tracks.
Oh, this is cool. You guys are so lucky, just so you know. These are cool.
Let's turn it over so it doesn't look so bad.
You guys, is that a wolf or a coyote?
That's a wolf.
That's a wolf.
So here's our snare. The snare was right here. And the snare is around its neck.
So what was the bad news? You said there was good news and bad news.
The birds got to it.
Look at the eyes.
So the birds.
Oh, the
I was out here on Friday.
Ooh.
So this just went in, but the birds, that hide is now no good.
Oh, no.
But, well, they put holes so the birds ate. So, yeah, it is set off. Yeah, so you open it up and see what we got going on here. And we can pull this. We can pull this trap because it's going to be closed in a few days anyways. We'll leave the box, but we'll take the trap out even with whatever critters in there. It's a little chilly out. And what do we got?
I think that it's just another squirrel or something.
Another squirrel. Is it? Oh, it's a flying squirrel.
It still counts as a squirrel.
It does still count as, has it been eaten?
No.
This one actually looks pretty good. We've been...
Oh my gosh, it looks like it was
That's a big one.
Looks like it had to go to the bathroom.
Well, I don't think that was the case. It's just the way it got trapped.
For a second I thought that pasted was a wolf again.
Yeah, that would be a surprise. Okay. Now, there's been birds in here. So that trap still got bait in it and set. A few snares here, still set. So got a couple snares over here we'll have a look at.
Are those wolf tracks?
No, that's a rabbit behind you. So I threw some bait in here the other day. There's been birds. That could be a wolf that's come through here. Yeah, this is a wolf. So a wolf came in here. And dug around there.
When we get to something.
Got a snare underneath over there, and it walked. Oh man. Okay.
I think that the snare is too high.
So the wolf was coming this way. So there's a good wolf print there. And let's see, what did it do? Oh man. It got right past, it walked right through the snare. So footprint, footprint, footprint. Footprint, 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 snare, footprint. How did it get through there? So it might have had its nose down and it went underneath that. Missed it. Dang. Got one more snare over here, but it's still set. And let's see, the wolf. Oh man. Look at that. The wolf walked right by that snare. Let's see, what did it do?
Too smart.
Oh, they are very smart. It might have stopped, actually. It did. Which way did it go? It came, walked up to this snare, and turned around. So it might have saw that snare. Okay, well, that's what happens. Tracks going in and out. But I think these are links. They're definitely tracks coming out. And Patrio's probably going to pee there because it always pees there. And these are coming out, so that's no good. Well, I didn't go to our trap. Oh, hold on here. Oh, that's a rabbit. So skipped our trap. The lynx walked through the camp down that trail. And the marten box is not set off. And this trap almost always produces something, quite often small. What is our trap producing today?
A squirrel.
A squirrel.
Just enormous. And for once, it is full.
Yeah.
It is a full squirrel.
Hasn't been eaten, so that's good. So we can use this one. Squeeze it hard, so you just got to get it past the body there. Yep. Okay, let it go. Good.
Yay! Snip, snip. I feel like it's just...
Kind of jammed in there.
Yeah.
It's loose though, isn't it? It's not frozen to the... It's just kind of curled around it.
Yeah, it's definitely curled around.
Take it out. There you go. All right, so
Yeah.
we want to do an offering now, right? You can put it on the ground. Do you remember what Alan taught us?
it on the animal?
Yeah, and you can just give thanks, and you can say whatever you feel. Yep. And so we are giving thanks to the squirrel because we will utilize this squirrel. We will skin it, learn how to skin. We could eat this squirrel because it's fairly fresh and nice and cold, and we'll utilize the fur. So it's been a little while since I've put out a full video, and got lots of footage of stuff, but just haven't had time to put it all together. Thrown out quite a few shorts, but today it's kind of a wrap-up day. Martin trapping is ending pretty quick here, so I'm gonna pull most of my boxes today on the section that I've got a couple sort of different lines, different areas. I'll get through most of the longer line today and get that pulled off, or get that pulled. Just in a wolf snare location here and checking things out. I've had wolves and coyotes come through here. The last time we were out, it doesn't look like they've been back. Just have a quick look around here and see if there has been anything new. You can see they've brought some, well, they've moved some bait around and dug some stuff up. But all the snares are still set up. So we got a marten box over here. We'll get this pulled and head over to our next location. Yeah, chewing on. Found some scraps. Okay, got a marten box in here. A little bit of bait still in there, but pull this trap. I'll take the bait out, just the bears. If they're not out already, they're going to be really soon. Or maybe I won't. It's frozen in there, but hopefully the little critters take it out pretty quick, because otherwise the bears come in and smash everything. Well, so far the wolf bait stations are empty. Just coming into another marten box here. This one has been nailing squirrels and weasels like crazy, mostly squirrels. We did get one mink in this box. Again, this is one of those spots not really close to water. Battery may have died on that last one, so it's a squirrel. Little one. Okay, I'll check our exclusion box. I gotta pull this game cam as well. I don't think, no, didn't pull it last time, so I gotta pull this. And it's set off again. Let's see what we got going on here. Nothing sticking out. It's looking squirrely. Okay. It started to get chewed on a little bit. I can still skin that one up for sure. Otherwise it looks pretty good. We had a moose and a wolf walking into this bait, not bait station, but this cubby hasn't been bait in there for a little while. Just keeps getting raided. And then we got a marten box here, which if there's anything in it, it's gonna be a squirrel, I'm certain. And what do we got? We got another squirrel, flying squirrel. Oh, it's been chewed up pretty well. The tail's been chewed off. Or busted off. So, squirrel's still open for a while, but unless we set squirrel snares, we can't target them in these boxes. I mean, we're more likely to get them in these boxes, but once marten season closes, we gotta make sure these boxes are all pulled. And so maybe with the kids we might start setting some squirrel snares just to keep a little bit more trapping. Wolverine's still open, beaver's open, wolf and coyote will still be open for a little while, so we'll get into beaver trapping here pretty soon. Yeah, we dumped a fair amount of bait in here a couple weeks ago. Ravens are out. Coyote in here. Walk under. Oh yeah, baby. I said this is going to be my favorite new wolf station. Okay, so here we go. Had a snare right in there. Well, that one's down. Okay. It's down because the wolf is over here. Yes. And there's another snare right behind it. Another snare over there. But this snare was right in there. Connected for that. Beautiful. That is good. A little darker than the last ones I got. Looks pretty good. Looks young. Pretty quick. Tied himself up around a couple trees here, so that's good. That was fast. Well, I'm pretty pumped about this spot. As I said, when I first found it, it's just off of my main bait site, but a little farther back than when I normally go. So they'd been bringing some scraps in this area, and there's just a couple really nice little trails, this being one of the trails that was the very first snare I set. And it's the one that's connected, so it's good. Okay, that's awesome. A few more moose and deer roaming around now. Kind of skinny. He was hungry. Nice face on him though. Nice. And the fur, it's not great. The guard hair is not much left. Just had some bad warm weather. The fur on it is not great. Oh yeah, it's really skinny. It's missing its fur up here, which is, this is kind of a springtime look. Doesn't look like mange, it's just rub. Or just, well, yeah, just coming out. Good catch. We'll take it. Yeah, it's got a nice face.